In today's video, we're going to talk about something fascinating, something people always wonder about but rarely understand correctly. We're talking about secret wealth. It's not the flashy Instagram lifestyle, not the luxury cars, not the designer clothes. I'm talking about the people who walk right past you every day, and you would never know they're worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. These are the silent winners, the financially disciplined, the truly wealthy individuals who don't need to prove anything to anyone. Today, we'll discuss the 5 biggest signs that someone is secretly wealthy. And by the end of this video, you might even recognize these traits in people around you, or even in yourself. Let's get straight into it. SIGN number 1. They live below their means, effortlessly. Most people assume rich people want to show off. The truth is the opposite. People who actually have money don't feel the need to display it. They don't chase brands to impress strangers. And they don't overspend on things that don't matter. Secretly wealthy people often drive normal cars, wear simple clothes, and choose comfort over labels. You'll see them wearing the same jacket for years, not because they can't afford new ones, but because they just don't care about external validation. Their money is working quietly behind the scenes, invested in assets, building compound returns, and growing year after year. They understand that wealth is not about what you spend, but what you keep. This is the first sign: understated living with absolutely no desire to show off. SIGN number 2. They have quiet, consistent financial habits. Real wealth is not built from big wins. It's built from small, boring habits that compound over time. Secretly wealthy people invest regularly, save automatically, and track their money with discipline. They don't gamble. They don't try to time the market. They don't panic. They stay consistent. When everyone else is chasing trends or complaining about inflation, these people are calmly investing, diversifying, building long-term security. You'll notice they rarely talk about politics, economic fear, or conspiracies. Why? Because their financial life is not chaos. It's controlled, steady, and predictable. This consistency is a major sign of secret wealth. SIGN number 3. They value time more than money. The secretly wealthy don't waste time on drama, gossip, pointless arguments, or low-value habits. They understand that time is the one thing you can't buy more of. They prioritize sleep, health, and efficiency. They choose convenience over appearance. For example, instead of spending hours in shopping malls, they might order simple clothes online. Instead of taking long commutes, they find ways to reduce the wasted hours. Instead of being available to everyone, they protect their schedule like a treasure. When someone values time this much, it's usually a sign they have a financial foundation that allows them to focus on what truly matters: growth, health, and peace of mind. SIGN number 4. They don't try to impress anyone. People who pretend to be rich are loud about it. They want everyone to know. But people who are rich are quiet. They don't need attention. They're confident without needing praise. They don't brag about income. They don't talk about investments unless asked. And they don't compete in social comparison. If you ever meet someone who is extremely calm about money, someone who isn't stressed during economic downturns, someone who doesn't chase fancy things, that calmness usually comes from financial stability built over years. Wealth gives peace, and peace shows in silence. This behavior is one of the clearest signs of hidden financial strength. SIGN number 5. Their freedom is more visible than their money. This is the biggest sign of all. Truly wealthy people don't talk about what they have. You notice it in how they live. They can take vacations without stressing about costs. They can leave a job they hate because they're not paycheck dependent. They can spend time with family without rushing back to work. They're not slaves to bills or debt. Their wealth shows not through luxury, but through freedom. Freedom to say no. Freedom to choose how to spend their days. Freedom to walk away from toxic people. Freedom to live life on their own terms. That is the true mark of hidden wealth. Now let's tie everything together. Secretly wealthy people don't want attention because attention brings pressure. They want privacy. They want security. They want long-term growth. They understand that wealth is like a tree. It grows slowly and silently. And when it becomes strong, it gives shade, fruit, and comfort without making noise. If you want to become one of these silently wealthy people, the path is simple. Spend less than you earn. Invest more than you think you can. Value time over status. Stop trying to impress people. Prioritize freedom over lifestyle. Stay consistent for years, not weeks. The world celebrates loud success, but the real winners are the quiet ones. They don't show off because they don't need to. Their bank accounts speak louder than their lifestyle. Their peace speaks louder than their possessions. And that's it, the 5 signs someone is secretly wealthy. If you recognize these signs in someone you know, or even in yourself, you might be closer to true wealth than you think. Wealth isn't about being seen. It's about being secure. It's about building a life that feels good, not one that just looks good.